Hello, this is Dana Rodriguez, and this is my instructional design plan presentation. This plan was based off of a group of third grade students. There is a total of 19 students in the class, 5 being boys and 14 were girls. This plan was used in a school, which is part of the Brandywine School District, and it is located in a suburban neighborhood in the city of Wilmington. One of the students in the class is facing retention in third grade. There is a total of 6 ELL students in the classroom. To continue on the performance context and give more information about the group of students, we're going to look at this next slide. So when it comes to the students in the class, I observed that many of the students enjoy playing video games or playing outside. They also benefit and enjoy using hands-on and interactive lessons and activities. I've also observed that the students learn best from using visual aids and being able to move around the classroom. This is the reason why a project-based learning was picked for this classroom. In project-based learning, the students have the opportunities to get up, walk around, and design. The students will be working in a collaborative group to design a habitat for hermit crabs. This lesson is hands-on and will keep the kids engaged. All the students in the classroom have gone to first grade and second grade. Their prior skills come from any information that was taught to them in the previous grade levels. We're going to take a look at the goal analysis diagram. Students will be able to conduct a design challenge while working in a collaborative group. The design challenge will be aligned with ELA, science, social studies, and engineering standards. Down here are the 3 specific goals that would like to be met. Students will be able to state the definition of collaboration and list 2 reasons why it is important to work in a collaborative group. Students will be able to identify expectations for working in a collaborative group. Students will be able to participate and engage in small group activity to perform the requirements for a collaborative group. Students will be able to decide if their project was successful or if they would want to redesign it. Students will be able to work in a group to present their final project. Students will be able to test their project and make changes as needed. Students will be able to determine in their collaborative group if they need to recreate or make those necessary changes. Students will be able to create a design and plan and decide the group roles that each member needs to play to complete this assignment. Students will be able to execute their final presentation and reflect based on the collaboration of their group members. The successfulness of the grade level standards will be apparent in the final presentation. Here is the goal analysis diagram, which will be followed. Overview of the goal. Needs. When I was looking at the classroom, there were several needs of the students and their learning styles that I observed. The main things that pointed out to me were the need for improved social skills when talking with peers and completion of grade level assignments. The main goals that are focused on throughout this lesson are students being able to demonstrate their basic knowledge of grade level ELA social studies, science, and engineering standards. Also, students will be able to complete a design challenge while using collaboration with appropriate social and emotional skills. So, focusing on those grade level completion assignments while also focusing on an improved set of social skills and collaboration. Instructional strategy. The first thing that will be done is a collaboration activity so that the students build a bond and a safe culture and climate and community inside of their group. They must show that they can do this effectively before moving on to the design challenge. The design challenge will have several different parts that they will follow. It will start at ask and end with communicate. In their groups, the students will be asked how they can create a habitat for hermit crabs. This is their overall goal that they will try to solve and come up with a habitat for the hermit crab. Imagine. This is where the students start to brainstorm and talk about what their habitat would look like with the provided supplies or materials. Plan. This is the student's blueprint. They will work as a team to design this habitat. They can only design and come up with one habitat, and all group members must agree. Create. This is where the students will use the supplies and materials that are provided to design their habitat, create their habitat based off of the blueprint that they created under plan. Test. This is where they will see if their habitat works. So they will set their habitat out and see if hermit crabs visit their habitat. That is how they will know if it works. Redesign. They will look at their daily notes to see if changes need to be made. If so, they will have the opportunity to go back to plan and create a new blueprint. Communicate. This is how they will be finishing their design challenge. The students in the groups will work together to create a presentation based off of their habitat and if it was successful or unsuccessful, and they will be sharing this information and photos of their habitat along with their classmates. Assessments. There will be formative, summative, and a self-assessment used in this plan. The formative assessments are teacher observations, the money manager ledger, and a design log. The summative assessments is a Delaware County poster, final opinion-based presentation, exit ticket questions at the end of the week, and an exit ticket about the Delaware County poster. The self-assessment is the exit ticket at the end of the week that has the students really reflect over the design challenge and their overall contribution. Reflection. From creating this instructional design strategy plan, I have found it to be extremely useful. It helped me really pinpoint the goals that I wanted the students to meet and made sure that I hit all the important criteria areas so that I am meeting the goal. I liked the format and the layout and how extensive it was to ensure that the goal was being met. Overall, I would continue to use this frameworking more for unit lessons or plans as it is truly extensive. I have enjoyed creating my instructional design plan. Here are the references that were used. I hope you enjoyed hearing all about my instructor